Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I am here to share with you my finished Doily book that I made on my channel live on Thursday nights with Lorelle, who is Forever Purple Creations, and we did a tutorial on how to make a doily book from start to finish. And last Thursday, we finished our books, and I just wanted to show you the finished book. And so here it is, and this is the front cover. And I started off with, two doilies for each page, and then I added a smaller doily on top of each page. And I used the last of these images that I had from Vita. She has an Etsy shop, and I can't remember the name of the shop now, but she does beautiful crochet work, and she crocheted around these images. So this is the front cover, and as you can see, it's pretty full with dangles, and that's how I like my books to look. And I just went around underneath the image with this pink flower trim, which is in Craft Supplies for You. And I added this pink flower from my stash. I made this little flower from little snippets, and I cut out this little flower, and I added, this one has a pearl, this one has one of my clay flowers. And here's another flower I made from snippets with the rhinestone. This is a piece of an applique. Here's another piece of an applique with more clay flowers, and another. I just love cutting up the appliques. These are all snippets of appliques. That's what I tried to use on this book mainly, were my snippets. And then here's another applique that I dangled, and I added some lavender acrylic flowers with the rhinestones, another button there. Here are the white ones, and there's just, I put like 3 or 4 layers of dangles on each page, and it's kind of hard to show you each one, so I'll just kind of spread it out and you can kind of see. And then on the side, I use seam binding to tie it all together, and I added this metal dangle piece into the ribbon. And then here's the back. I left it fairly simple. I usually do with the backs, because usually you're going to sit them on a, on top of maybe a bureau or a desk or something. So I kept it kind of simple and as flat as I could. This is an applique from a curtain. Here's some more of that trim. This is a piece of an applique. I just cut the flower out, and I added a pearl and rhinestone piece to the middle. Here's this isn't actually an applique. It's a piece of a by the yard trim from my stash, and I added more acrylic flowers. Here's a flower dangle from a trim, more clay flowers, and then on the back, I added the dangles a little bit to the side so that when you put the book together, it's a lot fuller on the bottom. Okay, so the first 2 pages. The first page is a flower page, and the flower is actually several different appliques, and there's 2 doilies underneath that. 2 doilies underneath that. This little beaded butterfly is from Karen Billinger, and here's a ribbon rose, an organza ribbon rose. Here's a snippet of a trim, and I added clay flowers. Here's some more dangles. And then on this page, I added purple flower trim, which I got from Olivia. And behind that's another small doily. There's a small doily here, smaller anyways than the page. Here's some pieces of some flowers from an applique, and I added clay and rhinestone buttons. Here's another by the yard applique that that's from Craft Supplies for You. I added my clay flowers to the middle of those flowers. This is another trim from KS for You. It's a rolled rose trim. I think Julie has some left in white, but this beige or creamy color I think is out of stock until she can get it back in. And there's more dangles under there. And then the middle 2 pages are both image pages. And I added the different flower trims underneath each image. I just wanted to keep that kind of uniform. And then there's more flowers I made from appliques and, you know, trims by the yard. Here's another applique here, another applique here. I mean, you get the idea, but I just wanted you to see. There's some more dangles to see how it turned out. Here's another one. This is from a trim. I just cut one piece off. Somebody sent me these, and I can't remember who, but I just thought it looked perfect behind there. It's like a pearl trim. I think I have a little piece left too, so I'll be using that at some point. There's a different flower centerpiece, more flower dangles over here too. Hope I'm not too close. Okay, and here, the next to the last page is a pocket page. And here's some more of that flower trim and some more of the rolled rose trim. There's a doily behind that. Here's another piece of an applique dangle. This is a trim by the yard that I cut off them individually to make a flower. Here's more dangles. And then here's the last image page. And this dangle piece here is from Craft Supplies for You. And I have this piece here. I'm almost out of this. I think I have one more piece like this. It was a by the yard trim, but I've used most of it up. And then this is an acrylic flower, a large one that I put in the middle. And this is actually, it feels like suede. And I just loved the pink. I've had this forever. It's a Prima from Prima Flowers with the pearl in the middle. And here's some more dangles that I put on the side underneath the flower. So that's it. That's my, oh, and this is just some tulle that I put behind the flower just to finish off the page. I forgot to mention that. So that's my doily mini. I know a lot of you don't like watching the live videos, so I wanted to make sure that I showed everyone the finished doily book, so you know you can see how it turned out without watching the live videos. And I'll only be going live, as far as I know, on my channel anyways, on Thursday nights. And all the rest of my videos will be just regular process or project share videos. So that's it, everyone. If you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back again soon, probably with a design team project. So bye for now.